Auvbri here. Welcome back to another build here on the channel. So the build today we're gonna build is freaking awesome, and I think we're just gonna jump right into the build here. So before I do that, I just want to say check out my other channel, A Game, where we play currently Tomb Raider. We're going through the whole Tomb Raider franchise, so go check that out. Also building Croft Manor on this channel in live streams, so check that out as well. We have a live stream up right now. And last but not least, subscribe to the channel and leave all the videos likes. It helps me out a great big deal, and it tells the algorithm that you like this video and it should get it out to everybody else. My god, such a brain fart right there. But let's just jump into the build, shall we? So here we have the build, guys. So one thing you need to know about this build is your girl was lazy. So everything that you see here with the side buildings is just purely for decoration purpose. I came up with a name that I think is very, very clever, and I can't help but laugh a bit at it myself, but if you think it's so stupid, you're welcome to tell me. So I call this build, are you guys ready? Are you ready? Modern in the middle. I don't know why, I just think that's hilarious and it's such a good name. So the two buildings on either side of the main builds, I didn't put too much effort into them. I actually went back afterwards, after the video was done, and added a bit more landscaping and stuff like that. But the reason that I didn't put too much effort, also because your girl is lazy, is because I wanted to be the middle part, the house in the middle. I wanted that to be the star. So I didn't want to spend too much time on the other sides of the builds, just to really help this modern middle part stand out. Now this build was submitted by a fan of the channel, somebody who's following me on Discord, so go follow me there, link in the description down below to join the Auvbri army. There is a channel there called Simspiration. It is a channel where you can post inspiration. If there's any builds that you think would be really cool for me to build, anything like that, you can post it in that channel, and I'm gonna take a look at it. And this was one of these builds. I really love the idea of it. The more things that you can find about the build, the better. But if you just have like a a picture of the exterior of the build or something from interior, like a kitchen that you think is really, really cool, post it in there. I check it out sometimes, and it's really, really cool to get, stuff like this where you can just sit down and build something that you haven't had to come up with yourself. So this was those type of builds. Of course, there's limitations to The Sims because they have not updated stuff in a very long time. I mean, we get really good updates, but there's also just limitations with the game itself, and this is one of them. So the fact that we can't have angled walls that are not an angle that goes like directly across like that. We cannot do that. So the build is a bit different than the blueprints that I got, but I tried to keep as much of it possible true to the original blueprint that I got. Also doing something with the stairs that I haven't done in a really long time, because stairs. Now there's something that really boils my piss, to say the least. Stairs are really difficult to work with, especially when you want to build stairs like I've done here, but kind of on top of each other. For some reason, you cannot do that without actually cheating the game. So I spent a very long time, I could have cut this out, but I spent a very long time actually trying to figure out how to do this, because a middle platform kept coming back no matter what I did. Then I finally figured it out here, and then it came back again. And I was like, what the hell is this bitch's problem? I mean, come on. It's not supposed to be that difficult. But we figured it out in the end. But there's just something weird. Staircases and roofing pieces are just something that is still not fully functional in the game world and in the game in general. Do you guys ever have that problem with a roofing piece just like clipping through everything? I hate that so much. And you can see here the staircase did that shit again. So I was just really annoyed. Also, the upper level, so that would be the second floor. There's 2 rooms that I did not furnish. I put flooring in there, I put wallpapers, and I put 2 beds in each room, so you could kind of see what I was going for with those 2 rooms. But this build was just so massive, I didn't want to take up all the time doing just this, so there wouldn't be any landscaping or it was gonna be too long of a video. So I decided to actually give those rooms to you guys, and I would love to see what you guys do with those 2 rooms. So you can also post that on Discord in the Sims channel and show me what you did with that. That would be awesome. But I'm kind of all over the place, you know me. I'm like, the first thing I'm like outside, and then I'm inside and doing shit outside again because I get all these ideas and then I have to do it, because otherwise I tend to forget, and then I just end up not doing it, and then something about the build when I come back to it bothers me, but I couldn't remember what I wanted to do, and then I might do something totally different, but I don't really like that either. So that's why I'm kind of like all over the place, like a freaking hurricane or whirlwind or whatever. So I just end up being all over the place, but I really do love this build. The interior, probably one of my favorite things I've done in a while. So it's very, very modern. It's very minimalist as well. So there's a lot of open spaces where you might be like, okay, so something's missing here. But I really like that about this build. The fact that we have... Oh my god, look at my glasses. You can see everything in them. Maybe if we go like this. Okay, maybe if I look down. No. So what was that coming at? So I like this build because it's very minimalist. It's very much like I'm not trying to chuck all of this this decorative, that's the word. I'm not trying to chuck all of these decorative items into the build just for the sake of it. I feel like with a build like this, and also the interior pictures from the build that I got was also very minimalist. So I also tried to go off of that. I was trying to do something with curtains, but god, that's not working either. I don't know why, but like that has been there since day 1 from the Sims 4 life cycle. Not working curtains. But what I was saying was I was really trying to keep everything just really minimalist and not too much clutter everywhere. Just trying to keep a very modern vibe as well. So we have these polished concrete floors. Really love those. It's something, I don't know, but I feel like they have been in the game before, you know? And I only just noticed them now. For some reason. I have never actually noticed those before, the polished concrete, but I love them. They have like this very modern shine to them. They have like this perfect, like they really do look like polished concrete, and it comes in different colors. So upstairs, we're actually going to use a different kind of colored polished concrete, and I just think it was so cool. But in the downstairs here, there's a lot of open floor concepts. So being Scandinavian and being Danish, we have a lot of open floor concepts, which we would call in, I mean, directly translated, I think it's like kitchen all room. So it means that the kitchen is open to the dining room and the living room as well. We kind of separated the living room a little bit here by making it its own little room that you have to go down a step to get into, but it's still open concept. So that's something very big here. I tried to make the kitchen super clean, minimalistic, and modern. I still wanted to have some clutter items in here because, you know, you still have to have that look of it actually being lived in. Otherwise, it just looks kind of weird, at least for my taste. But, you know, that's just the way that it goes sometimes. And I want to talk about the kit with the plants. I cannot remember what it's called because, like, we've been slapped in the face with 1,000 kits in like 2 months. But the ones with the flowers, I am living for it. It is so good, and I used it so many times that I actually had to stop myself, and I was like, no, you're not gonna use this here. Bad, Auvbri. You're not supposed to use those, because I actually ended up using them so much, because I mean, the textures of them, the plants themselves, the hanging plants, I love that. It's just so beautiful. Beautiful content from that kit. I love that. But what was I saying? Oh my god, I can't remember. I actually got so excited about the kit, which is something I never thought I would say because, truth be told, I hate the kits. It's just a smaller version of stuff packs, which had already gotten too small compared to previous generations of The Sims. And it's just like an excuse to not release stuff packs and game packs. And to be honest, I'm kind of like, I'm not over The Sims 4, but I'm ready to get something new and fresh, you know? See what The Sims 5 is all about, because The Sims 3 to The Sims 4 was a huge leap in graphics. Gameplay wise, not so much. But I'm just ready to, you know, see what The Sims 5 is all about. If I'm the only one who feels this way, that's totally fine. But tell me in the comment section down below if you disagree with me. Let's get into the floor plan again. That's what I was coming for from when I started rambling about the kids. So floor plan. Downstairs here we have, of course, the open concept floor plan. Dining room, living room, kitchen. We have a walk-in closet here. I thought that was a really good space use. So in the, I believe in the blueprints that I got for this build, there was a couple of rooms where it just said bedroom, and then there was these empty rooms down here. So I was like, what are these 3 small rooms for? So I had to come up with an idea of what we could actually do with those rooms. So one of them, walk-in closet, where you can kind of put every, like your coats and stuff like that. Then I have a toilet, as we would call it here, because it's not a full-on bathroom. So it's just a toilet with, you know, a toilet, sink, all that good stuff. And then I actually put in a laundry room. I need to start doing that more because, truth be told, and I know I'm gonna divide the whole Sims community right now because half of us love it, the other half loathe laundry in the game, but I actually like it. I think it adds a depth of realism that I really appreciate into the game. So I added laundry baskets and laundry machines dryer combo as well. And upstairs here on the first floor, we have a bedroom. We have a bathroom, full-on bathroom, and then I have an office area because I actually thought that maybe the people living here were maybe some sort of businessman, woman, maybe a work from home designer or something in that category. I really like the idea of that. So I put in a dedicated office for that. Of course, the wall-to-wall closet space here in the bedroom. I tried to go with more neutral colors than I usually do. So you guys know me, I like to go really all out on the colors. You know, banging colors, really pop off the eyes, but I try to keep it very muted here and just do some accent walls. So like in here we have the accent wall and then the carpet, rug, and that's really it. And then just lots of plants to really brighten up the place. But I tried to keep everything else really muted. So in here is the bathroom. It's the rooms for the bathrooms in this house are very small actually, but it gets the job done. Upstairs you could put in another bathroom if you want to. There's gonna be some screenshots in the end where you can actually see the whole layout from above in the build, so stay tuned for that so you can see what it actually looks like upstairs. So it's very similar to the downstairs here. There's just, so this room that you see right here is actually not split up with the room next to it, so you could just add another bathroom to that. But again, I would really love to see what you guys do with the bedrooms upstairs. So there's 2 more bedrooms upstairs. Show me on Discord. I would love to see that. It's always great to see other people's inspiration, also to see what other people do with my builds. I love to see that. And last time on stream I actually got a request from some of you guys asking, I love this room, can I just take a look here, or a little time to look at this. I love the way that this little like room, platform, I don't know what to call it, but it's just kind of like this nice cozy room where you can just sit down, read a book. And this is actually where I did the other polished concrete with another color. I love that color. I just thought it worked so well with the room. And in here, of course, the office made the most sense to me to make this into an office, and then you could kind of have the balcony open and maybe invite guests out there, clients or something. But yeah, in the stream, people asked me if I would ever consider bringing back the makeover builds that I did of subscribers' builds. And I said yes, because it's not that I don't want to do them. I actually love doing them. The reason that I stopped doing them is because nobody submitted any builds. So it was very difficult for me to do makeover builds of nothing. So remember, if you want to do... if you do have a build that you want me to do a makeover of, or see my spin on it, of your builds, use the hashtag Auvbri makeover. I'm gonna leave it in the description down below as well on the gallery, so I can find them and I will definitely check them out. Or you can leave me a link on Discord to your builds with the hashtag Auvbri makeover as well. I'm gonna actually do a channel on Discord right after I'm done recording this, so we can make sure that I don't forget. Otherwise, let's face it, I'm gonna forget. But I'm gonna make a channel for it called Auvbri makeover, so you guys can also post them on there if you want to. I feel like that's very cool. I actually miss doing that series. And we're almost done with the build here, so I'm just working on the backyard. You can see that the 2 buildings on either side are kind of barren looking, and I know this. It was honestly like 2 parts lazy, 1 part even more lazy, and I was just, I don't know, I was just not feeling up to the task of having to do those super realistic and decorated when it's not what this build is all about, So I didn't want to spend the time on it, but I actually went back in and did some more landscaping for them. You can see that in the screenshots in the end. But the backyard here, you're gonna see just a nice little seating area with a little barbecue. I'm gonna add a some kitchen counters outside as well with a sink, so you can do dishes and stuff like that outside. And other than that, it's just really basic. I tried to, much like the inside, keep it very minimalist and very down to earth, not too much going on. platforms going into the ground, they kind of freaked out when I went back to the build, but I fixed it before I uploaded it to the gallery. And then I was looking for, I remember this, I was looking for a plant, couldn't find it, and then I finally found it. But let's jump into the screenshots here. So as you can see, we have the build here, and there's gonna be more screenshots of the finished build. But the build is on the gallery right now. You can find it via my origin ID, Auvbri, or yeah, that's actually it. I hope you enjoyed this video and this build, guys. Remember to leave it a like, subscribe to my channel, and also check out A Game, my other channel, where we play everything else. Other than that, have a truly fantastic day wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.